all 51 DreamWorks movies based on the 100,000th frame. Some are works of art, others are hilarious, and others are straight up awful. Like this one. The Bad Guys is last on the list, which is insanely disappointing. This movie looks great most of the time. Literally any of these frames would have been top of the list. But yeah, we got a map and I can't even read it, so you're kidding me. Let's move on. Second last on the list is Antz. This movie looks nightmarish at every single turn. Even the poster looks like this. So I'm not surprised by this at all. But what is surprising... Okay, the wild robot. Wait, I forgot about the wild robot. 3, 2, 1... Ah, no. The disappointment in my voice tells you all you need to know. Same goes for B-movie. Ah! You know how many funny shots are in this movie? And we got this. Her eyes aren't even open. I love B-movie, but now I can't even bring myself to C-movie.
Watch this.
Next is Trolls 3, so yeah, this is it. I don't even see any trolls. First frame on the list to have any redeemable qualities is Boss Baby. I know, it looks terrible still. The pink lights on the red background looks garbage. All the humans are like really badly modeled or something. They all look so plastic. But I guess the idea of the shot is okay. Next is Penguins of Madagascar, which again has a decent idea for a shot, but then still falls apart. I know these penguins are meant to look ugly for the plot of the movie, but goddamn. Colors of the penguins are blending in with the trees, and then they're clashing with the blue umbrella. It's making me sick.
I make my own option.
Emergency, emergency, we got a boring ass frame. Same goes for this one and this one. I don't care about this little home. The eyes being closed really does a lot to hurt a frame, I think. Open your eyes, and then it's just 10 times better, right? Next is Walllace and Gromit. I don't really love this frame, but it's stop motion, so everything's handcrafted, and for that reason alone, it's as high as it is. Next up is Shrek 3, which is a frame that doesn't look that great. Everything's kind of blurred, but I think it's the blurring that gives off this threatening atmosphere, which is kind of funny. Fiona is locked in. Look at her face as well. It's so... Did they forget to animate it? She's got no expression going on, man.
Hey, how's it going?
Just like Boss Baby, this frame's composition and shot type is good, but everything else is not. This is one of the newer DreamWorks movies that just doesn't look good. It just feels so textureless. There's a shot from Croods 1 coming up, and that has way more sauce. You're gonna see exactly what I mean. Here's another disappointing one. I feel like every single shot from the third act of Shrek 2 is like masterclass visuals. But we got a blurry gingerbread man. I put it this high though because I think the castle in the background looks pretty nice. We then got Monsters vs. Aliens, which again, Then our first 2D frame, Sinbad. If it's 2D, it's probably gonna be pretty good. Literally every single frame was hand-drawn. It has to look okay. It's just that it's kind of just nothing. It's just a face. A face I don't even know. Sinbad. Haven't seen Sinbad, but maybe I'll watch it after this. I think I'm alright. How to Train Your Dragon, crazy disappointing, but it's slightly cool. Next we got Trollhunters, the Netflix movie. I thought this frame actually looked pretty damn good for a Netflix film. Like, this might be the best frame in the whole goddamn movie. By the way, I'm going through every film listed on the DreamWorks website. That's why this is on here. Then we got Spirit Untamed. Again, a pretty good frame for a movie that looks pretty terrible. Next is Trolls, which I think has pretty good lighting and texturing. Unlike Turbo, which has zero texture at all, but I do like the idea of the shot. It just would have been so much better if the background had some more color, depth, visual interest. It's just like gray. And then we got Madagascar, which I don't know. I think this frame has a lot of power and like aura, but it's also giving me the back rooms. It kind of goes incredibly hard. It's just Skipper's beak is blurred and it kind of wrecks it. I can't tell if this frame is good or not. I need your help on this one. Can you subscribe also, please? Thanks. All right, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish in 3, 2, 1. Possibly one of the worst Puss in Boots 2 frames we could have gotten. Oh wow, that's the one. That's the next one. That's the next one we could have gotten. But because it is Puss in Boots 2, it's still halfway up the list.
You're an irredeemable monster! Oh, what took you so long, idiot?
I like this frame. There's a lot of energy going on in the background. You've got pretty much the whole cast here. But damn, I do wish the 100,000th frame was just one shot later. Oh god. Oh man. The latest film as of recording this video, Dogman, is unfortunately a little bit mid, but because the art style of the film is so interesting, it managed to get this high. Big toilet paper in the background, that's nice. That's gonna last them a long time, that's cool. The movie doesn't look the best at all times, but this frame, damn, it looks pretty good. Kung Fu Panda 4 is lucky to be this high. I don't love the environment, it feels kind of flat, and again, textureless, like a lot of these new DreamWorks movies, but the big yellow portal looks kind of sick. Boss Baby 2 is next, and it's kind of giving Ratatouille. That's a crime time to say it's nothing like Ratatouille, but like, it's just, the lighting, the colors, there's something so nice about it. Next is Orion and the Dark, which gives us a pretty dynamic frame. The only problem is the Dark kind of blends in, by the way, the character's name is the Dark. The Dark kind of blends into the dark clouds. Next is Chicken Run. We've just got a nice exterior shot. I really like the house on the right there. These rats look like gangsters, and I think that's really cool. It goes really hard for that reason. I want to be one of these rats. And speaking of power, Jesus Christ, maybe you were wishing for a different frame from How to Train Your Dragon 2, but I think this one delivers. I like how much of the frame Darado takes up. He's looking out into the distance, which kind of gives him a menacing vibe. This one just like hits on an emotional level, you know, especially given the scene this is from. Here's that Croods 1 frame I was talking about. Just look at it, man. You can see every speckle of dust on Grud. The colors are just more natural. It's so weird. DreamWorks either has like the biggest fall off in visuals in the world or completely peaks the medium of animation and there's no in between. Trolls 2 has a surprisingly vibrant frame. I also just really like the idea of the shot. Here we have a shad Shrek. Oh, Shrek, buddy. Shrek, I hate to see you down this way.
This is my swamp. Our swamp. Let go, donkey. You let go. Stubborn jackass.
The nature looks really beautiful. He looks so sad. Look at his little horn ears. They're droopy. Rise of the Guardians comes across as kind of basic at first, but the more you look at it, the more magical it feels. We've got a boy illuminated by the moonlight wishing that the Easter Bunny is real. I think that's what the scene is. And that's cool, man. It's nice. I really also like the style of this film. It feels real, but also dreamlike. Mr. Peabody and Sherman has like an obviously aesthetically pleasing frame. Everything's symmetrical. The camera's behind the characters looking at something like amazing and magical and mysterious. I think the only thing letting this frame down is the character models. They're kind of basic. But then again, you don't see much of them in this frame. Shrek Forever After is just funny. That's all there is to it. He's so mad. Look at him.
Run him.
The real reason this frame isn't like top place is Poe is just not locked in. We caught him lacking. I hate to get all brain rot, but like I think it's just the best way to describe this frame's faults. If Poe was hitting some crazy stance and Tigress was looking forward and maybe lose the blurred out wolf blocking Crane, this frame would look awesome. But still, we got the red lighting, we got the fire in the background, we got the blue sky, the cloudy sky. So it's still a really nice looking frame. This one's just inspirational. Oh, wait, that's inspirational. It's simple, but really effective. Next is Kung Fu Panda 3, and we got this really nice scenic shot. You gotta love the colors, the green hues, the blues, the mist, the mountains, the snow. And it's really cool because it's like an action shot. It's like from a Goku, it's like from a Naruto. If we did get that impact shot, I think it would be slightly higher, but like this one's still pretty nice.
I have eyes that can see right through lead.
Bam!
And Music Man was born.
Oh, damn! That's not too bad. Sure, it might have been slightly better if we got just a couple frames later, but I can't be mad at this. It's Music Man. It means a lot to me. It looks kind of nice, and it's incredibly funny. Number 8 is...
The secret ingredient is... nothing.
Isn't that just beautiful? The moment alone carries this frame. It's also very funny because it's Mr. Ping and he's talking about the secret ingredient. But it also looks just kind of nice. I love Mr. Ping's expression and the orange glow around his long goose neck. Number 7 is Shark Tale. What? No, okay, look at the frame. Now you get it, right?
Oh, I'm in love.
This image goes hard. It's the funniest image on the list, in my opinion. Maybe with one exception coming up in 4th place. But yeah, it's like The Godfather, but sharks. It's like that Jesus painting, but sharks. This one's eyes are funny. It also doesn't even look that bad. The environment looks kind of nice. The sharks don't look awful, like the rest of the movie. What can I say? This is just really funny, and it has to be high for that reason. Shark Tale. This is gonna look horrific. Ow! Road to El Dorado. Here's another 2D frame that just does everything perfectly. Ah! Pretty good. This is a shot of the classic 3rd act breakup, and I think it captures everything perfectly. You've got the blue one, I forgot their names. You've got the blue one arguing, and the red one listening, and this scheming little fella in the background. There's a real story going on in this frame, and I like that. You've got some pretty dramatic lighting as well. We got the rim light. We got the nice blue backgrounds. Very nice. very, very solid. Number 5, surprisingly, is not Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but Puss in Boots 1. There's a lot of emotion on screen right now. It's a big moment in the movie. It's also just composed really nice. So yeah, there's really not that much to say. It's just a really good, complete package.
I never belonged here.
Next is Madagascar: Escape to Africa. Exactly like the Shark Tale frame. This image is so... it's just... These two monkeys are so cool. This one has a top hat and a monocle, and he's smoking... a bolt? I don't know what that is. It's giving like underground secret illegal poker casino thing. I know this monkey on the left is slightly blurry, but it honestly doesn't matter.
You belong there. With her.
In this scene, Hiccup is straight up saying his final goodbyes to Toothless. This is interrupted. This, like, isn't the last scene in the movie or whatever. But still, the emotion of the moment carries the frame. The facial expression on Hiccup is fantastic, and the sunset behind them is simple, but nice. Second place is Prince of Egypt. Look at this frame. It's such a step up from the last one. Oh! It doesn't get better than this. I love this silhouette shot. It looks so... grand. He looks mythical. The lighting's so dramatic. It's a cool silhouette. He's looking at something. Oh, he's looking at a guy sitting on another guy. Oh, kind of an awkward situation. Get out. Oh, damn, dude, that's a good one. What an action shot. Spirit, you've outdone yourself. This frame is crazy. This is like the shot of the film, and we got it. In the movie, this shot is in slow-mo. The filmmakers literally intended for you to see this as a still-ish piece, and that's what we're getting right now. This frame is fantastic. So yeah, this is honestly easily the best 100,000th frame for all of the DreamWorks movies. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Subscribe if you like this. All right, bye.